I need a change. You've been cold to me too many times. You're wasting money. You're a leaker. So I'm replacing you with a new Navien tankless water heater. No more cold shoulders, no more leaks. Just spa-like comfort and Navien peace of mind. And oh, I want you out today.
When you're ready for a change, ask your plumber about Navien or visit tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard that tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. I want to tell you about this Canadian man named Philip. He was 80 years old, passed away in December of 2015. Why is he cool? Well, first of all, he likes to go to McDonald's, so that's why. Nice. But how about this? He listed the names of his 7 living children with clear instructions to split his property evenly. And where did he list this? On a thin brown napkin, as he thought he was having a heart attack at a McDonald's earlier that year. And
so he's feeling weird. So he's like, crap, I need to write some stuff down. And the first thing he could grab was a napkin.
Yeah. One of Philip's children disputed that account when her brother and sister produced the unorthodox will months later. She claimed that her dad told her 1 month before he died that he wasn't going to leave a will because, quote, he wanted us kids to fight like he had to. 3 of his children disputed that claim, swearing that hey, look, here's this napkin. He wrote stuff down. None of his kids were with him at the McDonald's at the time, but other people were present. They did observe him writing his will, and a judge said, all right, well, you know what? No matter what he thinks or told you personally, he did write out a will. This is evidence. Looks like they're going to have to honor it. The old McDonald's napkin will.
The old McDonald's.
As it were. Yeah. I didn't even realize I did that.
It's better than writing like on the inside of like a Chicken McNuggets box. That'd be harder to hold on to.
Yeah. Still, I mean, either way, you got it, buddy. So, have you thought about a will now that you got a kid? You have. No.
Yeah, it pops into your mind.
Yeah.
Well, especially when I was having a lot of like panic attacks when I was going to bed for a minute. And it was just like happening a lot. And it was like, so I was getting in my own head. I'm like, I'm dying right before my child is born. I'm never going to meet my child. And so then it would cause the panic attacks to be even worse.
Oh, gosh,
like it was just like a slippery.
Oh, that's a beating.
Oh, dude, it was a slippery slope because you're just like, okay, calm down. Heart's getting faster. And then you get the doom and gloom thoughts. What if I'm dying? And I'm never going to meet my child.
Oh, man. See how the mind works, dude?
And then that's when all of a sudden I'm like, oh, what am I doing? I need to have some stuff in place. Now, I say that. I've done nothing.
Good job,
when it
buddy.
comes to actually doing it. Because these thoughts happen right before I go to bed. But when I wake up, I just forget about things because I have a million things going on in my mind. And then the next time I remember about it is when my heart starts racing again, and that's right before I go to bed.
I'm afraid to ask you this next question.
So I need a napkin on my nightstand.
Or either that, we should just get you to do it now. I got paper right here.
Or I could do it on my phone in my notes thing.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Whatever.
Does anybody have your passcode to your phone?
Yeah, we need it legal.
Yeah,
buddy.
my wife does.
Oh, okay, fine. That works.
Actually, we should get a McDonald's napkin because that means we'll get breakfast this morning. So I would say yes. You have to. You have to do it on a McDonald's napkin.
Okay, I'm in then.
Yeah.
Can we get chicken McNuggets too while we're at it?
Listen, whatever you want. Again, but we have to get it on a McDonald's napkin. Someone's got to go to a McDonald's, and while they're there, I'm just I have another question I want to ask you. Then
I'm trying to think of what would I. Okay.
All right, this is the one I'm afraid to ask you.
Yes.
Have you thought about life insurance?
Yeah.
Okay. Good that you've thought about it.
No, I have life insurance.
Are you talking about through our own company?
Yes.
You're going to need more than that.
I know.
Yeah, I mean...
I thought about that too, but I mean, I have that.
Life insurance was, way back in the day, meant to just bury you so that you wouldn't put a strain on the family, so that the funeral arrangements, wouldn't strain you. But now life insurance has evolved into, look, man, you have got to provide for your family, and it's got to be commensurate with, how many years you think you'd still be alive providing for the family. And you got at least 20 years she's got, right? 18, 20 years she's going to rely on you.
Well, I mean, I hope more than that.
Well, I mean, rely on you financially.
Yes.
But you're right. If you use my kids as an example, yeah, you're going to need like 30 years for that to rely on you financially.
No, you're right. You're right. I mean, I do have the work one, but I thought that too. I'm like, this is not going to be enough.
No,
especially
it's not.
now with a
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah.
So, now I have a little bucket and I put spare change in there.
Oh, it's the bucket thing.
Yeah, I say, here you go, babe.
Oh, good
Don't
job.
spend it right now. Save it for when I'm dead.
And look, pro tip. Get it as soon as you can because they check you for health and everything. And
Yeah.
So, I mean, while you're feeling good, get it done.
It's a smart move.
Yeah. Oh, well, at least you acknowledge that. It doesn't mean you're going to do it, but at least you acknowledge it.
I'll think about it tonight when I'm having my panic attacks.
Yeah, just give you something else to panic over. There's nothing else going on in the news that might make you panicky. Let me just give you this one down the road.
Oh, so a good point. Should we put it on a Wendy's napkin so that way we could try their Wendy's new breakfast?
Okay, this texture is officially the most brilliant person on the planet.
Yep.
That is a great idea. Where is the closest
Next
Wendy's
text,
to
forget
us?
about the McDonald's napkin. Get the Wendy's napkin so you can try the new breakfast stuff. Isn't there one right by the stadiums?
Is there? I don't know.
I always assume there's every fast food place is right by the stadium.
Sadly, there's not.
Yeah,
Even
dude.
Arby's over there, and we don't have a Wendy's.
They closed the Arby's, too.
We don't even have an Arby's.
We found out yesterday they closed the Burger King and the end gates.
And the bagel shop.
And the bagel shop. Steve was really upset at SeaTac Airport because they're doing the big remodel. I hope when they reopen those new super deluper M gates, we only have a few that they did. They tricked us over there. They said, here's a new wing coming. Can't wait. And I'm like, this is awesome. As soon as they opened the new wing, they basically tore apart everything else that was in the end gate. So we lost everything.
The N stands for not cool, man.
No, it's not cool, SeaTac. Figure this out.
There is a Wendy's down on Rainier Ave, but it's a bit of a ways away still from us.
How many miles?
Like 3 miles?
Oh, that's a bit of a
that's
trek.
forever.
See, that's
Only we had something that would drive us there.
I know, but this is why McDonald's is always king. They got the real estate.
I feel like that might be closer than a McDonald's. 3 miles from here?
You think it's 3 miles to the Space Needle?
It's only 2.7 miles, actually, so it's actually pretty close.
Well, where's the Space Needle's not 3 miles from here, is it?
Well, there's a McDonald's right down in Soto as well.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, come on.
I'm not the best with miles.
Well,
That's all right.
You can just imagine that McDonald's is closer to you than any other fast food restaurant usually.
Back to McDonald's we go.
I mean, that's why McDonald's is the king.
Well, there is a Wendy's in Ballard we can try. We can just go the back road.
Wendy's in Ballard is going to be closer than Rainier Ave.
I'm just saying,
We wouldn't even get it in
traffic.
time for the men's room. The Ballard takes forever to
Vicky, do you know how maps work?
I used to work in Ballard. I know all the back streets.
Do you remember the last time we said you get fast food?
10 years ago.
3 hours.
We're still waiting for it.
ago.
We're still waiting for it.
By that logic, Danny, we should go to the Wendy's in Albuquerque, New Mexico, because you know all the back streets.
Oh, Wendy's, they say that they're on DoorDash.
Ooh.
What?
Let's
How
do
have I
it.
not known this?
Well, now you know.
Can we get DoorDash to come to the radio station, you think?
I mean, it just depends on the mileage.
And yeah, the Wendy's in Ballard is way farther than the one in Rainier.
Oh, of course it is. We
It's
know
like
where Ballard-
twice as long.
We know where Ballard is. I mean, geez.
And the Wendy's in Rainier is closed for remodel, according to Texas.
Oh, son of a...
Oh, now we got to go to Ballard.
We don't have to go anywhere. DoorDash has to do it for us.
Yes, we do.
Who's got DoorDash?
You know what? I don't care who's got it, but get it done.
All right. And make sure they bring us napkins.
Oh, yeah, because we got to write your will.
Right. That's the whole point.
We did have a reason for that.
Yeah, that is
Extra
the
napkins.
whole point. All right, so listen, as you know, you're being told to socially distance, and some people are just like really taking it to heart, going, I might be stuck inside my house for 2 weeks.
So how do we socially distance
Self-imposed.
from the 4 or 5 of us? We're in a room together.
We're supposed to, we're supposed to keep a safe distance because you could have a close conversation with somebody, according to some experts, and, spittle and stuff like that could come around and whatever. I mean, this is what some people are saying. I don't know if it's true.
We need to have like those glass partitions like drummers have on like late night talk shows.
Yeah, I love those. Yeah, that's the way to go.
And that is totally true because on my arm constantly I feel Steve spitting on me.
I know. I'm so
not
happy
even
he
looking
looks
at
at
you.
you. When
You're
he talks.
not, but it's always like, oh, it's cold. Jesus.
Vicky, why are you wearing short sleeves? I would never wear short sleeves ever here again with Steve. Oh, God.
Wow.
God, I
get the
saw it
Purell.
flying right out of your mouth.
Nasty.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
nasty.
I know.
She's wiping Purell.
Yeah, dude. Why wouldn't she? You're violating the social distance rules by spitting on somebody intentionally. And by the way, you're a drooler anyway. So
Yeah, you are.
Well, don't poke the bear.
don't
spit
poke
at
the
you.
bear.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You can't lecture anybody about how to be right in this situation. You understand that, right? You just violated every rule that the governor put out there.
I would have never done it had Miss Vicky over there not wanted to drop some jokes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I'm not dropping jokes. I'm actually telling you the truth.
yeah,
Don't
what
make me do it
joke
again.
is that? She's right.
I'm not wrong.
Here's Vicky going, yeah, so you really shouldn't be, you spit on people, and that's
What if
Vicky's
Vicky's the one that has the coronavirus? Like, she's the most germaphobe here. What if she's the one that has it?
Well, see you in 3 weeks after
Yeah, there's
quarantine.
no way Vicky's got anything. Vicky is such a germaphobe OCD. I mean, she Purells everything, everywhere, at every time.
Yet she's going to get sick before all of us watch.
Right. Yeah, you guys said that. No, I would, if I had to go stay quarantined in anybody's house, I'd pick Vicky's house.
I don't know, man. She's been sick recently.
Yeah.
Remember, she got sick from the con
That's because
crud.
she left her house and went to a con of sick people.
Yeah, got you sick.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was her or Joey D's. Nobody will confirm who patient zero was that got me sick. Nobody will confirm it.
So it's like, I'll bring the whole crew Wendy's breakfast if I can do beat Migs in studio. Well, we can't have guests in right now. We're under quarantine.
What if we let Rev go downstairs and do beat mix with somebody just so we can get the breakfast?
Well, that's fine.
So we put Rev at risk?
Yeah,
what the...
Just get him some rubber gloves.
Listen, Rev,
We're good to go.
do you have a will? Okay, you're gonna be put at risk, though.
I'll ask for 2 napkins.
Yeah, 2 napkins then. All right, so people are going to be stuck inside. What are they
Yes.
going to do this weekend? So for 2 weeks,
Movies.
of course, I mean, TV and movies, that's what you're going to do. That's what I did when I was basically on my own self-imposed quarantine when I didn't know what I had, but I had some sort of cold. So I just watched TV and movies. I mean, this is where your Netflix or your cable or any of those services are just so awesome. You can binge watch anything and be good.
I mean, you can read a book if you want to.
That is number 2 on the list, and I like how you said that in the land of book reading, which is Seattle.
Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze.
Can you sneeze into your elbow? You know, like
dude,
the picture
I was
show?
No, you were
I don't believe
like
you at all. You were
going to sneeze through wet window.
You know, I can't win in this room.
Because you're a goddamn disease
If
spreader.
I sneeze into my arm, I'm there's still chances of me hitting Vicky.
Dude, you need to
If I
sneeze
go
into
like
your
this,
shirt.
right? Boom.
Yeah, you're not. No.
Maybe some sneezage will move past my arm and hit Vicky. I was going to turn all the way around.
Yeah,
and
that
do it
doesn't
like
help.
that.
You're a rain bird, dude. It gets everywhere.
know what?
I mean, that's when you're on a good day, just talking. You basically water everybody's garden when you talk.
The Gallagher of morning radio
It's
over
so
here.
true. He is.
So why don't you guys all go in the room with the Rev?
Oh, stay away from me.
Ooh, I have a better idea. Instead of spending money on partitions, we should just get you one of those bubbles like in Bubble Boy.
Yeah. You need a bubble.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I got no problem with that.
We need to Gyllenhaal your ass is what we need to do. Right now. As it were. Oh, yeah, that's a different movie.
There's a bunch of different movies
Yeah,
there,
you're
buddy.
right.
Yeah, pick a movie. Pick a movie.
I'm going to go more with
Yeah, I think it
who
was.
did the original Bubble Boy? Was that John Travolta?
That was John Travolta.
Yeah.
You can't really John Travolta my ass either.
Yeah, no.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Yeah. Wow, that sounded like somebody just got quit.
I was just thinking things through.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Well, reading books is number 2 on the list. Watching TV and movies, number 1. Messing around on the internet's number 3. You can do that from home.
Yep.
I mean, this is what people do
Pornhub
anyway.
give all of Italy access to their premium? Did you hear about that?
Pornhub said that
Good
you
on
had
them.
access to premium.
All of everyone in Italy that's stuck inside.
Number 4 on this list is just ridiculous.
How do you guys not keep up on the Pornhub news?
I don't know. You guys told me about, was it fan time?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Hey, you and Danny, I can count on for this.
Pornhub giving away free premium access to Italy during the coronavirus quarantine.
It's not a bad idea because, I mean, people don't want to be sexy around people, so you gotta take matters into your own hands.
So if people think that we're almost like going to follow the same road as Italy because they handled it with the same kind of way that we do. There's a good chance we might get some free Pornhub out of this.
All right. I'm not going to argue with this. Look, for free is good. Mm-hmm. How about spending quality time with the family? Who's going to do that? That to me, that is a way. I'm sorry. That's just unreasonable.
But isn't that the fears that they're like, hey, home quarantine's not necessarily the best because somebody in the family might have it, and then you're still going to have a chance of infecting grandma or grandpa, and then God forbid the hospitals are full and they have to pick who they're going to take care of because everyone's got pneumonia.
You mean if grandma lives with you?
Well, I mean, if you spend time with the family, what if you're like, hey, let's go visit grandma and grandpa?
No, I don't think they mean that, Steve. This is if you stay home. That's what they mean. You're not going to go out and visit people if you're supposed to stay home for 2 weeks.
Or maybe you have a mother-in-law in your house. I don't know.
Well, it's too late then for her, right? Because you've already come home. You've been living with her, right? Steve, it's like, if you're spending 2 weeks, what should you do? Go out and visit everybody, spit all over them, and
Spend time with the family.
Poor Vicky just running around spraying all the people you talk to with Purell. Like, that's her job, is to cover up for your bad social distancing. God bless America.
Where's that bubble that you guys are going to buy me?
I know, we
I
really
need
do.
it now.
I'm done even talking to you. Just keep looking at Vicky when you speak. That's all I ask.
Good.
The internet's very upset. I don't know if you saw this. They're very upset at a woman over a picture of a sandwich that she posted on Facebook that she likes to eat. She's like, here's a sandwich I like to eat. And the internet is like, lady, what the F is wrong with you? At least you know what? It's something besides what we've been hearing. So it's another thing for people to get upset
Nobody
about.
gets upset on the internet. I don't understand the story.
That's a good point. I'll spell it out for you at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Get Macy's lowest prices of the season on specials for cooler weather, like cute boots and booties starting at $27.99. And warm new coats for all, 50 to 60% off. And get cafe-style coffee at your fingertips with select Nespresso bundles for only $124.99, now at Macy's. Plus, get your Macy's order faster when you pick up curbside or in store. Or try same-day delivery powered by DoorDash. Savings off sale and clearance prices, exclusions apply.
You can tell when your car battery's dying. But with your water heater, you'll never know until it starts leaking. Before you buy another tank, consider a Navien tankless water heater. No storage tank to heat or leak. Lower energy bills and endless hot water for spa-like comfort. All backed by Navien's strong warranty. If your water heater is over 8 years old, it's time to check out Navien at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, the internet is pissed about this woman in England. See, she put a picture up that's gone viral where she's on Facebook with her pic, and she's like, you know what I like? I like to butter up 2 pieces of white bread. I like to put some plain cooked noodles in between and eat it like a sandwich.
Whoa.
Okay. And so she put this picture up there, and now there are big arguments online whether this carb-on-carb sandwich is really tasty or whether or not she's a gross creature and should be exiled.
I'm not opposed to trying this out.
It looks delicious.
I think I want cheese. I mean, a butter sauce to me is all right, but I think a cheese sandwich with the pasta would be really good.
Have you had like spaghetti that's kind of like cold spaghetti, and like so it's a little less like loose, so it's kind of all stuck together? You just kind of cut a piece and put it in between 2 pieces of toast and eat it like a sandwich?
Never, no. No, but I've done it with a taco shell.
Yeah, I mean, okay, taco shell works, I guess.
Tacos.
Yeah, I mean, you're always having bread with your pasta. It's really no different.
Can't argue, buddy. I don't know why people are going crazy over this. You're absolutely right. We have bread with pasta. It's Italian bread and pasta goes together like, I mean, you got to have that.
Garlic bread. You're just doing white bread with pasta? That's like the most bland thing ever.
So if you
Desperate times, brah.
If you put garlic on the pasta, would that work for you? Because it's got butter already.
A little garlic powder. How about you just like a little garlic salt?
There's got to be some sort of flavor at least, yeah.
Yeah, poor man's garlic bread. That's what. Yeah, I'm with you, Red. That's why I want a pink sauce. I would like that.
See, I mean, I'm like a good 5-year-old in the sense of I just like my pasta with just butter. I'm fine with it. I mean, I love spaghetti sauce. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm like anti any kind of sauce on my pasta.
Well, thank God, because we don't need any more problems in the world for you going and having a war on spaghetti sauce.
Right. Thank you, BJ. But like I do, my favorite way to have it is with just pasta or spaghetti with butter on it.
That seems so boring.
That's your favorit way to have pasta? Aglio olio, I think? Or I mean,
yep.
that's. I mean, it's good. I mean, every once in a while, but I like a little clam in there. I mean, if you're going to do it that way.
Excuse me? What? So you mean areola and clam?
Yeah, that's what I want. A little areola and clam in there. But still, pink sauce is my go-to if I could.
Pink sauce.
The pink
vodka sauce?
So it's vodka sauce, which is marinara and fettuccine. Well, if you want to put the vodka in there, that isn't horrible. But I just like marinara and fettuccine mixed together. It's so good. Oh yeah, and put that on a sandwich. Yeah, do it.
So it says my son likes to put mashed potatoes on bread. I still think that's kind of weird.
Well, that's interesting because I'm trying to think. Do I have bread with my turkey dinner or any kind of like steak and potatoes dinner?
Dinner rolls
or little croissant rolls?
Yeah. Okay. So I guess in a way, the kids, again, it's carb on carb.
So since anyone at the station collecting data on Miggs' IQ, since the baby, it seems like he's lost his marbles. I like to have a pie chart reporting his decline into the mental lobotomy that is ongoing.
I think that person's being very kind because we've seen this long before the baby.
Oh, it's been going on for years.
Yeah, I mean,
it started around 12.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about food and really unusual food combos, because that's what that is. Nobody thinks making a pasta sandwich is a combo that works, but a lot of people on the internet going crazy. They ask people, all right, how about unusual food combos? What do you think? This survey talked to folks, and we've got the 10 most popular unusual food combos. This one here is something we learned at a fast food restaurant, something we never thought we could do. We've just recently talked about this fast food restaurant is sometimes hard to find.
Oh, I know what it is. It's the French fries and ice cream, the Frosty.
There you go.
Anytime I get a Frosty, somebody always says, did you get some French fries? You could dip it into the Frosty. And I've never tried it. And I don't know why, but it just doesn't sound appealing to me.
Yeah, it probably would be really good. I mean, that salty and sweetness, it makes sense.
But I'd rather just enjoy my French fries, and then after that, like a good dessert, enjoy my Frosty because that's what it is.
Oh, so you never eat a milkshake or anything like that while you're having your meal?
I've never had a milkshake. What's a milkshake?
So it's the Iron Sheik covered in milk. You've never had that before?
No, I've tried. Yeah. Authorities have shot it down.
It brings the boys to the yard, you know.
Oh, dear.
At least the WWE yard.
No, I never have.
So you don't do your milkshake while you're eating?
Oh, I've done that.
It's the same thing.
But I'm not using it as a condiment. I'm not dipping. Or dipping sauce.
When you put stuff in your mouth and then wash it down, they're all sharing the same space before you push them all down.
No, I already swallowed it. I don't need to wash it down. Do you have a difficult time swallowing?
No, it's not that. But I mean, you don't ever take a sip of you have food still in your mouth while you take a sip of something. You never do that.
No, I finish chewing and swallow, and then I take a swig.
I've done it, but not with milkshake.
Oh, yeah. I've done it with
that's
milkshake.
just too much because milkshake is just too thick, man.
No, man. I just want everything. I want every flavor at once. That's me. I'm always that guy.
So if you got like a cup of soda, you're going to drink your soda while there's still food in your mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Intentionally?
Well, sometimes if the food I feel like is a little too warm, I like to cool it down.
Mm-hmm. I tried to do that yesterday and managed to actually spill both of the burger in my mouth and the soft drink all over me.
Am I the only one? Vicky, do you do this too?
No, Rev does too, it sounds like.
Yeah,
just badly.
Yeah, like if I have a lot of food in my mouth, I need it to go down, and I need to swallow some soda in order for it all go down.
Steve, you're the weirdo.
No, you guys are savages. It's like, portion control what you put in your mouth.
Where do you think the phrase wash it down came from?
I don't care where it came from. I'm not doing it.
This is
that's a weird saying.
This is why you really, you just haven't gone that far in life.
Well, I don't put an extraordinary large amount of food in my mouth that I can't handle, and then I need a drink to suck it down.
I think we've just summed it up. Yes.
Okay. I guess I'm missing out.
Cottage cheese and fruit is the number 2 on the list of weird combos.
Cottage cheese and pineapple is delicious.
I know. I don't know why that's considered an unusual combo. I agree. I mean, cottage cheese and pineapple to me is like, I wish I could do it, but I was told I might be allergic to cottage cheese, so I can't have that anymore.
What was happening? You get like hives?
I don't know. Every time you talk to somebody, it's inflammation. Supposedly, it gives you inflammation. I don't know.
Were you in pain after you ate it?
No, but you talk to one person and then you tell them, and I thought I was really I was proud. Well, what's your diet like? And I go, well, let me tell you what I do. I'm thinking cottage cheese and pineapple, portion control. I thought that would be the great healthy breakfast instead of eggs and bacon and whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I got cottage cheese shamed.
But I'm confused. You're saying that you think you're allergic to it.
Well, that's
but nothing. You have no after effects from eating it.
I was having knee issues.
God, okay,
because inflammation goes all over your body.
But at first I was asking you that. You said no, nothing. Just people were telling me I shouldn't have it because it could cause inflammation.
Oh yeah. Well, I wasn't having any outbreaks or anything. But here's the problem: you get inflammation problems that causes soreness in your body. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's from anything. It isn't until I talk to people they go,
there's certain foods that will cause inflammation in your body.
Yeah, that I know, but I've never noticed that having the food I never connected any kind of pain I would have because I ate food.
Right.
But now the more I think about it, the more everyone's telling, oh yeah, and really it's dairy products. They're just, they're like, dude, a lot of us should not be having dairy products, and unfortunately cottage cheese is that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Someone says they like to have ketchup, mayo, and horseradish mixed together on their fried clams or oysters.
Ketchup, mayo, horseradish, and fried clams.
Yeah, fried clams or fried oysters.
Yes.
That actually does sound pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I used to get the clam plates in Massachusetts a lot because they were just big. Kelly's over there on Revere Beach. But, good. Yeah, those kind of condiments, just mixing those all together, so good.
Someone loves, my favorite thing is to drink Pepsi with a mouthful of bread for the fuzzy feeling.
All right. Fuzzy?
Wow, that's weird. I don't see that on the list. How about jelly and cheese on crackers? I don't think that's weird. I mean,
jelly and cheese.
Oh, yeah, you have fruit on cheese. I mean, if you go to the fancy cheese places, they fruit it up big
Yeah, but
time.
not jelly. Like, jelly is different from fruit. Fruit has a texture. Jelly is just a blob.
Like a marmalade spready kind of a thing. I mean, I've had that on cheese before.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever had crackers with cream cheese and soy sauce?
The what?
No.
And soy sauce?
No.
Like you get a little bowl, you just pour some soy sauce in there, then you take the big hunk of cream cheese, and then you just kind of dip. And
I never heard of that.
It's really good.
You know what it is because it reminds you of sushi.
This is before my sushi obsession days.
Okay.
My buddy Jesse did it one time for us, and I thought he's a big stoner, so I was like, here's Jesse and his stoner ideas. And I tried it. I was like, this is delicious.
So it's soy sauce, cheese, and cracker.
Cream cheese and crackers. Yeah.
Cream cheese. That does sound like the poor stoner's sort of way of having a life.
And you're definitely right. Like when you think about how much cream cheese is used in certain sushi rolls, and it's delicious, but there's something about that combination that's really good.
Chocolate on popcorn, which, by the way, at least the Boom Chicka Pop people have turned me on.
Dude, go to the Cinerama, get the half and half with that chocolate popcorn and the regular popcorn. It's fantastic.
I just like popcorn with my popcorn.
I know. We told you that Chicago style is the best flavor of popcorn, and you were just like, oh no, butter from the damn cinema.
Oh, look, we give a shout out to our boy Cobb, who does the podcast with Ted Smith.
Yeah, man.
He has his own popcorn place now in Pike Place Market.
Give it a shout.
All they do is make different types of gourmet popcorn.
Oh.
And Ted brought in a bag of the cookies and cream popcorn, which at first I'm like, come on. You know me, I'm a popcorn purist, and it's like crack, man. The thing is so good.
Oh, those gourmet places. We used to have one in Bellevue Square. I think they closed down. It's too bad.
Go to Pike Place.
Yeah.
Check out Cobb's Popcorn, man.
All right. Listen, I mean, Pike Place has got a lot of cool stuff. There's no reason I can't go to Cobb's. Good for Cobb.
Yeah.
All right. I'm glad he's got a business, and Pike Place is I hope it's a fun place to be. It's our big tourist spot. I hope they have a good time working in that area. And if it's a business, his own thing. Mm-hmm. And he's going to need people to hear about him, actually.
Yeah, it's all these different flavors, man.
I love this. Well, look at so Ted doesn't give us the hookup, just you?
Well, you weren't around, I guess, when he brought in some bags.
You know, you can
I have
save a bag
in the office.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What?
What the hell was that?
I mean, he's telling us about it. It's like scant feet away.
Okay.
Bust that bitch open.
Okay.
Who talks about something, how great it is? Oh, and by the way, I still have a bag in the office. Like, I mean, you can't, honestly, I think you should be fired.
They even offer fun mini bags.
Ooh, I'm going to have a fun mini bag for you. How about peanut butter on apples? That's old school.
Yeah, I've had that.
I had that like yesterday.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a nice snack for like 5-year-olds.
I like how Steve looks at me like, the hell's wrong with you? I had that like yesterday. You're such a dope.
Not you.
I mean, you gave me that.
It's not weird at all.
You gave me that Brooklyn attitude. Hey, I had that like yesterday.
It's really good.
Shut up, talker man.
How about fried rice with mayo?
Fried rice?
Someone just texted in.
With mayo.
I can get on board with that.
Ooh.
See, I do it with ranch because sometimes I'll eat a salad and I don't have salad stuff, so I'll just add the ranch. Like if I did have a salad, so I pretend I'm being healthy, but I'm really not.
Well, ranch goes on everything.
I'm like Steve, though. I think fried rice. The only thing I want to put on it is sweet and sourish stuff. That's me. When it comes to a Chinese restaurant, I mean, I know they got other sauces, but I want that Polynesian, that sweet and sour.
Yeah,
that's what I want. Oh, that's so good.
Someone says my girlfriend loves spaghetti with hot dogs and cottage cheese mixed with the pasta sauce.
Well, you know what? I think there's a lazy man's lasagna that is actually made with cottage cheese and not ricotta, and I've had it before, and it actually is pretty good.
That's the only way my mom makes it. I've never had lasagna with cottage cheese with ricotta outside of a restaurant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my mom, my grandma, they all made it.
That's the lazy man. They're all lazy men.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it is good. So normally you'd think that's insanity, but I have to say I've had tomato sauce and cottage cheese is good.
Yet another example of not appreciating your parents in the home cooking when you're younger because you just had terrible taste buds or whatever it was for me. Because my mom would make lasagna from scratch with
That's amazing.
Ricotta and all that. Looking back on it, and I remember my mom would make it. I'm like, oh, come on. Can we have the frozen pizza in the freezer? It was Elio's, the name of the brand.
Oh, she's probably going, you have no idea what you're turning down.
Right. To me, it was just like, no, not another awesome home-cooked meal. I want a hamburger helper.
Oh,
or TV dinner.
I'm the same way, though. I'm totally with you on that because you always wanted all that stuff. Like, can't we get the rice-a-roni? Can't we get that? That's so good. Or the tuna helper. But to get homemade lasagna from scratch?
Yep.
Oh, Gosh.
Ooh, pretzels and ranch, someone said. Great, yeah.
You know what? We've got cold pizza and ranch dressing, which, I mean...
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. I mean, pizza and ranch dressing, I mean, that everybody knows that's a thing, right?
Yep.
How about sauerkraut and cheese?
Oh,
I love sauerkraut, so let's do it.
The hot dogs now that they serve at the ballpark, or all the way to the ballpark, you get so many different combinations now that I there's not any condiment that I would not put together anymore because of what the hot dog world has done for me. Here in Seattle. Seriously, I mean, the Seattle dog, right? Or the moose dog, whatever. I mean, whatever the heck. I mean, that cream cheese dog, no way in the world would I ever think you should put those together.
No.
It's so good.
I remember the first time one of my buddies, when I first moved out here, tried to get me to have it. And it took until at the end of the night when I was drunk. And I'm like, fine, I'll try it. And I'm like, this is amazing. And I thought, oh, it's only good when you're drunk. And I tried it when I was sober. And I was like, nope, this is really good.
Yeah. And look, Rev, you talk about you don't want jelly on your crackers and cheese, but cheddar cheese and apple pie is on the list, and I know that one is a good combo.
Really?
Yeah,
it's not something I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the fruit and the cheese thing, they do go together. I mean that's why I love grapes and cheese together. When I buy cheese, I want the grapes to go with it.
Flying on Alaska Airlines, get that fruit and cheese platter.
Exactly.
The one you have to get, and it's always in low quantities, man, because everyone's getting it.
So it says I love eating spaghetti with mayo or saltine crackers with mayo as well.
Yeah, so good.
And you brought up pizza. It's still, I hadn't had it since college, and it was great. It was a drunk food thing. There was a place in Plattsburgh called Pizza Bono, and that late at night, when you get out of the bars, you could go there and you get a slice of pizza, and then you say throw some cold cheese on it, and they just give you the cold cheese.
Ooh,
dude, this is what it looked like. It was just
the cold mozzarella.
The cold mozzarella on top of the pizza.
Oh, wow.
And it's, again, one of those things where I'm like, why would I want that until you try it? And you're just like, this, with the hot pizza?
I'm going to ask for that at Mod. Give me the regular mozzarella, and then when they come out with the little squirty thing, I'll see if they'll throw that on there. Because Mod can do it.
You know, they can do anything you want.
Yeah, Mod makes it any way you want. I'm going to try that. I've never had that before, but hey, look, I like cheese.
It's really good.
I mean, I like
if you're
eating
lactose
mozzarella.
intolerant, it's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you eat mozzarella out of the bag.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so why not throw it on it? Oh, man, that's awesome.
Just a big fat slice of pizza with a hunk of cheese on top of it.
Plus, it might help you from burning the hell out of your mouth so you can have the pizza right away.
Yeah.
Like that idea. How about French fries and pickles? I mean, that's probably... Well, think about it.
Well, why don't you just do frickles?
Well, dude, think about it. When you get a hamburger, maybe people don't do it anymore. Hamburger and fries, they always give you a pickle.
Yeah.
Or at least they used to.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah. I mean, so you're eating them together. I don't think, why is that gross?
See, I'm not that kind of person. I just want to take anything on my plate should then be topped on top of each other and just eaten.
So you're that guy.
Well, yeah, there's certain things I don't feel like should be mixed together.
You want to have separators. You don't want to, wash down your food with liquid. You want to save your shake for dessert.
Look at me. I'm really a terrorist.
You're a savage.
Yeah, you need to watch Ratatouille because he explains it perfectly. It's like you take a bite out of one thing and you enjoy those flavors. You take a bite out of something else, you enjoy those flavors, but you mix them together and you get a whole world of flavors. Oh man, you're gonna learn a lot once you start watching kids shows and movies.
Oh, okay.
Ratatouille,
so
man.
excited.
You know what?
I love that movie.
If you listen to this show, Vicky doesn't say much, and then when you hear what she gets passionate about, you just go, she's a child. She really is. I mean, if animated movies, Vicky will be, look, she's lit up like a light bulb over there.
You learn so many life things from these animated movies.
All right, well, she's not wrong about the flavor palette, but Steve, it's lost on you because of your nose anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel badly for Steve because of his lack of sense of smell, really, and that does affect your taste.
Missing out on a lot.
Yeah, so you do you've got. They should give you like a handicap parking for what you got your problem. Seriously, especially at restaurants. Yesterday, Steve, he did get this one wrong.
What 7-letter word starting with I means to blow up a balloon?
Instigate?
No.
I did it.
No.
I'll instigate that balloon.
Ippity-dippity-doo.
No.
Are you sure it wasn't hippity dippity doo?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's probably more than 7 letters. You're right. Inflate. You were close, Steve. You had the in and the 8, but you didn't get it. You want a shot at beating Steve? Well, 206-421-ROCK. That's the number. We're playing Beat Migs at 8:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast is brought to you by bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, who's ready to answer your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, is it true that if you filed for bankruptcy once, you can't file again?
Even if you filed bankruptcy before, you can almost certainly file bankruptcy again. Different types of bankruptcies have different time limits between filings. In Chapter 7, full bankruptcy, you can only file Chapter 7 once every 8 years. However, you can almost always file a Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 cases can be filed immediately following a Chapter 7. They can be filed immediately following a prior Chapter 13 case. Chapter 13 is a reorganization plan, so there will be some type of monthly payment, but it's based on your budget and your ability to afford that payment. So Chapter 13 is an option in almost all cases, even with a prior bankruptcy filing.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Get Macy's lowest prices of the season on great fall specials, like glamorous diamond pendants and earrings to complete any look, now 60% off. And get ready for cooler nights ahead with 65% off Charter Club Damask sheets and bedding, now at Macy's. Plus, get your Macy's order faster when you pick up curbside or in store. Or try same-day delivery powered by DoorDash. Savings off sale and clearance prices. Exclusions apply.